know if they quite like you.
Thank you. We love you.
Manoj, for the purposes of this conversation, I've got to ask your permission for something. I might have to call you Manoj just so we can keep it a little bit,
Manoj, Manoj
a little bit casual and conversational.
No, because I feel very old.
Well, first of all, thank you for being here and welcome. I must first congratulate you on another incredible performance. Some of us from the embassy had the opportunity to watch the table on Friday. We were all spellbound. Your performance, as always, goes well beyond the realm of technical finesse. You have this talent for really inhabiting your characters. You become them and you make us believe that you are them. And you communicate so much with such few words and so much subtlety. But I was thinking about it ahead of our conversation, and I think what makes you really unique as an actor is, whether you're playing a politician, or you're playing a dacoit, or you're playing a winged man, you are able to almost say to the audience, listen, the world that I'm going to take you into might be a bit bizarre, it might be a little bit different to what you're used to, but take my hand and trust that I'll guide you through it. And we are able to do that. That's why you're so convincing. So many, many, many congratulations on another wonderful film and 30 years of working in cinema.
It's unbelievable, right? Unbelievable because, as you all know, that all film industries, India is one country which has many film industries, right? There's Hindi film industry, there's Telugu film industry, there's Tamil film industry, there's Malayalam film industry, there's Kannada film industry, there's Bengali film industry, there's Gujarati film industries. What a fantastic country that India is. But all said and done, when you're talking about just kind of reading my bio, I was feeling a little emotional there because now, whenever my bio is read out, I feel emotional when my parents are no more. Earlier, it was all matter of fact, but now it's all so emotional for me because when you talk about the journey, I think about my time as a child in the village. I think about the villagers, the friends of mine in the village. And when I go back, I see them with their children all grown up. And I am in Mumbai, I'm in Berlin, I'm in Cannes, I'm in USA. But when I look at their faces and I say, what pure souls are these, right, Alish? And without parents, when your journey is being talked about, you feel incomplete. You feel that, with all the compliments that Trisha was reading about me, I felt there is something which is incomplete there. But that's life. That's the cycle of life, and this is where an artist take an inspiration from. This is where he's affected as a person, and he turns it into creativity, right? Sorry, I just got. Can you please come to me? I'm like that. So
No, that, like I said, I want to keep this conversational and casual.
Yeah.
But you know what you said, that is life, but that's also really our human need to keep growing and to keep aspiring. But before we talk about the work that you do now and what your aspirations are now, I want to take you back to that child in Bihar, in a small village. Where did the drive to go into acting or the desire to go into acting come from? How was it born?
Destiny. I was talking to one journalist, veteran journalist, Trisha, And every time, I feel that every time they talk about how it all happened, I can always take the credit of saying that, I was very clear from my childhood. I was very clear. I was, I just wanted to do it. I was determined. The moment I start saying all of this, there's a lot of ego that is coming into that. And I want to avoid that. All I would say, God has given me a destiny to go on a long journey, Pratap sir. But also, God has given me a determination and a stubbornness with it. Without that, that village boy could not take that kind of a long journey. So in all of it, there is a God present there. In all of it, there is a divine intervention that is always going on. I'm very sorry I'm talking like this, but I personally, Trisha, I can't take the credit. I always feel that it's not only me who was enamored by this whole experience of reciting a poem on a stage like this, where all the school children were there at the age of 8, and I heard the applause, and I was a quiet, shy, a boy who was quite complex. I found my expression on stage, and as I was getting down, the applause, that gave me a sense of freedom. When I was on stage reciting the poem, I felt that voice, I felt a freedom to express myself. And that was the time I felt that, this is it. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. But to start the journey from that place to Delhi was a long one.
And I imagine it took a lot of courage and a lot of faith in yourself as an actor.
Just imagine those days the roads were not so great.